First want to say thank Pizza Patron for handing out pizzas. It's pretty cool, right? I also want to agree with the gentleman that people have to take the power. The reality is that the conglomerates do not like the fact that we can gather this way. They do not like Facebook. They do not like Twitter. They do not like social media because social media gives us a voice. For the first time in the history of civilization, we have the ability. We have the ability to speak to each other, not through them. They can't filter our words. I can post my words wherever I want. I can post my words however I want, and they cannot stop me. They do not like that fact. They do not like the fact that we can do these things. The fact is that capitalism is not the problem. Socialism is not necessarily a problem or something to be railed against. What is the problem is cronyism. People coming together, people doing backroom deals, people taking things from us that we own, preventing us from being able to have the rights. I am an entrepreneur. I would love to hire some new people, but guess what? I can't because I'm too heavily taxed. Because of the regulations against me as a small business owner, I cannot expand to be able to grow my business and give my employees the quality of work life that I dearly would love to give them. I cannot. We need to repeal, we need to reenact the uptick rule, we need to reinstate the Glass-Steagall Act. If you're not familiar with the Glass-Steagall Act, Bill Clinton reinstated the Glass-Steagall Act thanks to the lobbyists who pressured him to do so. George Bush took away the uptick rule. Do you know what these did? Do you know these rules were in place since the early 30s? Do you know they went into place because of the Great Depression? Because our lawmakers back then saw that they were able to manipulate the markets, manipulate our money as business owners who create the jobs. They take our money and they manipulate it. They manipulate it and they rob it from us all. They rob it from us all. We need to reinstate these rules. We need to regulate Wall Street, deregulate small businesses. A brave new economy is about the fact that capitalism can work, but it will only work when we have the ability to be socially accountable to our actions. Not only business owners, but as individuals. Our government must be accountable. Why isn't the administration releasing Solyndra documents? Why did Pelosi's brother-in-law get $700 million in a loan? Why did $1.2 billion go to one corporation? One corporation took $1.2 billion of our money! With no accountability. No accountability whatsoever. You know what they did with that money? They went bankrupt. And they have big fat parachutes all the way down to the bottom. No accountability. There's no accountability out there, but we can have accountability through our voice and what we do. Capitalism isn't the problem. Cronyism is the problem. We can band together and we can have a voice together, and that is exactly the voice we're doing. What we're doing here today is exactly what we should be doing. I love you all. Thank you.